Hey folks, welcome back to MusicalConman plays Slay the Spire. We're going to do another Slay the Spire run on this video. Wow, really already getting the great insightful content you tuned in for. On a different note though, I just noticed the design of these boxes, how they're all scratchy squiggly down here, almost kind of like a sound, almost kind of like a waveform. Whereas up here they're a little more regular, but kind of screechy, kind of wobbly, and all this little gradation, you know? I'm not an artist, but I like every now and then noticing something cool. So, choosing a character, you know, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4 before. Why don't we just do that again? We've done 4 runs, do back to the top. But so Ironclad again, got some more stuff unlocked, but this time we're going to do Ascension mode. So on Ascension level 1, elites spawn more often. So, more elite enemies, which frankly I think actually makes things easier, because more elite enemies means more relics. Alright. I just love the background art for this game. I'm so used to looking at the foreground, but the backgrounds are pretty sweet. What's going on down here? I just hung some pictures in my room, so I guess I'm paying attention. So, we also get some new whale bonuses. Look at all this stuff we get. We could get a random rare card. We could get 8 max HP. We could lose 8 max HP to choose a rare card, or lose our starting relic to get a random boss relic. Let's look at the map. So, there's a super elite here, or we could do a couple elites this way, a couple elites this way. No elites after this, but there is a bonfire, and you can get to that from any of them. Choose between a bonfire or a shop. And from any of those, you could go 2 events into bonfire. So, I think we probably want to start on this side, because if we start this side, we can either go elite, bonfire, elite, or super elite, depending how we're feeling. Let's start right here. This gives us the most branching paths. Anything we can do from here, we can do from here, but we can also do the other stuff. So, I think there's a clear best path, because it just has all the options the others do. So I could get a random rare card, but I'd rather lose 8 max HP to choose a good rare card. I mean, it's not guaranteed it'll be good. I get to see 3 of them and pick 1. So let's do that. Okay, Impervious, huge block. Berserk, more energy per turn, but you become vulnerable to play it. Or Fiendfire. We're going to go Fiendfire. Exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each card exhausted. Exhaust. So, here we go. Okay, getting attacked for 6. We heal for 6 at the end of the combat, so it is no skin off my nose to take 1 here. Don't really want to take 6 though, because I might want to spend that later. And we kill this, and then we deal 7 damage for each of these 3 exhausted cards, so that's 21. And that's fight. Fire breathing. When you draw a status or curse, deal 6 to all. Flex. Flex can be interesting, or Dropkick. I like Dropkick, especially because Fiendfire lets us exhaust a lot of cards, so then with a small deck, we get to play Dropkick more often. Alright, next fight. Time for a highlight of the channel, the Paranoid. Did I hit the record button properly? What if I didn't? And we're going to even add an extra little wrinkle today. It is the, hold on, what is my storage looking like? Do I have enough of it? Yes, I have enough storage left to record a run. Truly, the best part of watching a YouTube video is when the content creator stops doing the thing you came here for at all and just sort of worries about things. So we could make it vulnerable and deal 8 plus 7, 15, or we could deal 28 and leave it at 9 plus block. I think I'd rather, oh wait, no, we get more than 15, we get to deal another 9. I think this is better. Having it vulnerable next turn I think is better than having it at 9 health, because now we can do this. Another potion, some gold, and Warcry, True Grit, Flex. Flex can be good with Fiendfire, but it's not something you're usually excited to have. Let's take True Grit. Help us exhaust down to a small deck. You never know, maybe we'll end up doing some sort of infinite combo with Drop Kick. Totally a thing we can do. And 28, not quite. Let's deal 8. Block, full block. Exhaust a strike, that's fine. Even if we exhausted Fiend Fire, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay. And we can definitely kill it next turn, so 1 damage is not a problem. Ooh. Gold and Bloodletting, True Grit, Heavy Blade. None of these are very good. I mean, Heavy Blade is 2 energy, 14 damage, but we don't have any strength gain. Take another True Grit. That's a lot of defense to not have any offense. I think we'll just skip. I really want to get some attacks. So let's go to the shop here. Huh, cards which exhaust will instead discard. Dark Embrace is interesting. We could get another Drop Kick and just start exhausting things. You know what? We're on Ascension 1. It's going to be a while until we get to Ascension 20, but for now we're on Ascension 1. Let's try to build an infinite combo. We don't have to worry so much about doing the perfect thing. Map. I would have a curse for 2 or 3 fights. And I don't really want that. Let's get some max HP. Oh, I didn't even read the message. The text. My apologies. So there's these things hanging from the ceiling. They seem kind of like a trap, but I don't know. Okay, 2 elites or upgrade, super elite upgrade. I think we can handle 2 elites. Well, I don't know. We don't have that much damage. Let's actually take an upgrade before we do an elite fight. The best upgrade is, well, Fiend Fire is a big upgrade, but Bash upgrade seems even more useful with 2 drop kicks. We want it to be vulnerable, right? Alright. Okay, we are fighting a big one here. Unfortunately, that does break its block. But next turn we can drop kick Fiend Fire, and that seems pretty darn good. So let's get it moving. And let's just exhaust any of these. Okay, here we go. Drop kick, drop kick. Yeah, we probably... Strike deals 9 damage, but no, this deals more damage than Strike. So, do a bunch of that. Let's use a block potion here. And we're good. Okay, now our deck is pretty small. And pretty soon we start the drop kick agenda once more. Oh wait, we exhausted our True Grit, so we don't even have a point for Dark Embrace anymore. Alright, well now we just do damage. So we play a bunch of attacks next turn. They're at -1 strength, but hey, that's fine. We can definitely kill next turn, right? Yeah, we don't need to deal 7 damage. Let's block a little bit. Drop kick. No drop kick, but kill. Okay, Shuriken. Alright, we got a build going. We got a build going. Clash, maybe. Reckless Charge, eh. Iron Wave, eh. So every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That's really good with Dropkick, where you get to play cards a lot of times. For now, let's upgrade Fiend Fire. It's our biggest attack by far, so we just want to clock him with it. And we want these events, probably. Dexterity. Awesome. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop! Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventures mixed together in the puddle. And it's titled World of Goop, which is probably a reference to the video game World of Goo. Especially given it's got kind of gooey bubbles like that game has. I'm gonna give up some health to get some gold. Feeling the sting of the goop as the prolonged exposure starts to melt away at your skin, you manage to fish out the gold. Do we want to go shopping or get an upgrade? I want an upgrade. Okay. Walls, so we can remove, transform, or upgrade. You know what? I want to make a small deck. But if we upgrade True Grit, we start to make decks smaller faster. But I want to make a small deck now. Okay, let's upgrade True Grit. So the goal here, when we're trying to assemble an infinite combo here, is we're trying to get cards that draw us more cards. Cards that we can keep playing. So Flash of Steel is a decent infinite combo thing. So we could remove a card, or we could just get Flash of Steel. So it costs no energy, it deals damage, and it draws a card. So it's kind of like an extra drop kick. Let's do it. So our goal is to get rid of all the cards that don't do that, and yikes, this could sting a little bit. Okay, they're attacking for 15. No, this is fine. I guess it doesn't really matter what I exhaust here. And then kill the one with the most health with 20 damage. So we blocked there. Okay. So 7 vulnerable, then 3 with vulnerable would be a yuck up to like 5. So I think this will do it. Pop that down there. Get block for 6. So we'll take, what, 5? Yeah, 5. And we gained 1 strength from playing 3 attacks. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Kill 1 more, gain 1 more strength. They're making us weak, but they can't stop us getting stronger. Oh wait, I can't do math. 5 is bigger than 4. Apologies. Okay, Iron Wave, Dark Embraced, Headbutt. Headbutt can be interesting because it can help us put the cards where we want them, and we don't need another Dark Embrace right now. Headbutt is just another attack. So let's upgrade. Let's upgrade Dark Embrace. Thinking about how we might make this work. Okay, let's Flash of Steel. Drop, kick, strike, and let's put a Flash of Steel back on top of our deck. So we get a bunch of slime goop this time. Okay. We draw a card. And 12 damage, we'll put it at 78, which will not split it. And the next turn, we can do a big split. Okay, this is the dream. This is the turn I was hoping for. So Dark Embrace, Fiend Fire. Okay, we didn't get a Flash of Steel or any other infinite stuff, but it's a pretty good split. And alright, that's a slime boss. Easy peasy. Dupe Potion, 97 gold, and ooh, okay, Limit Break is really good to double our strength. Impervious is really good block, but Feed, I like Feed. I don't know how well it works with the other stuff we're trying to do, but Feed is just very good. We can get a lot of max health, and I enjoy it. Snacko Eye. Snacko Eye is probably bad for an infinite combo. Busted Crown. Busted Crown could actually be okay, because we're not really trying to get a much bigger deck. We're trying to just shrink our deck. Astrolabe, though, could also be good for that. But let's get extra energy. Yeah. So early Busted Crown is a very bold choice, but I'm committed. Infinite combo attempt. It's happening. Alright, events. Events and shop. We do want to go to a couple shops, because we're going to be trying to remove cards. So a path with 2 shops in it seems reasonable. That is 1, 2, 3 elites. Could be 4 if we skipped a shop. I like going this way. This way offers more options. And it has 69 health. Nice. I'm okay with fully blocking, gaining 1 strength, taking away 1 plated armor. Okay. Sorry, Dark Embrace, we're gonna gain an extra strength here. So we'll take 12. I think that'll be okay. Drop kick. Put the drop kick back on top. Exhaust a strike. Play a defend. Play a strike. Okay. Now we can really start to draw some cards. I could kill it right now, but I want to feed, so I'll take 2 more damage. That is okay with me. So feed is a priority upgrade. 6 damage, 9 damage, and feed. So now we have 80 max health again. Do we want Iron Wave or not? I'm gonna go with not. Alright, so I'm just thinking about the issues this deck can have. We don't want to put any of these. Oh, you know what? We'll do this. We'll exhaust the defend, and then we'll put the True Grit back on top of our deck. So we've made our deck a little smaller. Okay, Dark Embrace, exhaust a defend, Flash of Steel, strike, strike. We get another strength, we exhaust another card, our deck shrinks once more. Okay, this enemy is actually going to be tricky because we cannot make it vulnerable. So that's kind of a trip for us. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4. We can deal 48 damage. We can just kill it. I mean, if we don't kill it, we're going to take a lot of damage. So sorry, feed. Not going to feed this time. Plus, that would have drawn us a bunch of cards. Rage. Rage could actually be good in an infinite combo. Whenever you play an attack, gain 3 block. We are going to play a lot of attacks in each turn. The only issue is that Rage is 1 more card we have to draw to get our combo going. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of all my good stuff. I could just deal 40 damage, but I think I want to do all the blocking I can. Okay. So we don't exhaust a ton, but we block what we're able to block. Slap, slap, exhaust. It's going to make us vulnerable, sorry, weak and frail. Block what we can. Okay, our deck has some weaknesses. I might be trying too hard to force the infinite combo thing instead of just taking good cards. But someday we'll get it going. We will do an infinite combo someday, and we will feed someday. Oh, why can't I just play normal good cards? Rage. 16 does not quite kill it. We might need to play drop kick, so let's not get it too low. Okay, actually playing drop kick will still kill it because we gained another strength. But this works. Alright. 83 health. Regen potion, that's nice. Get us a lot of healing. Do we want 2 strength? I mean, we can get strength our own way, but it doesn't hurt to get a little for free, maybe? No, actually, I think that slows us down. We want to have a small deck. That's why we're trying to remove cards, not add them. Okay. Let's... I think we do want to exhaust the rage. Maybe we don't Fiend Fire this turn. Let's just work on killing that thing. This is probably a good fight to pop a regen potion, so this turn we heal 5, the next turn we heal 4, the next turn we heal 3. Okay. That does not quite kill that, does it? Okay, well, we fully block. Okay. Let's put the feed back on top of our draw pile. Then just do a little more damage here. We'll have to get started on that eventually. Yeah, we need a... If this is our goal, we need a way to deal with enemies that have artifact charges. Because this build currently does not have that. I would like to make this build happen. Okay, this is nice. Deal a bunch of damage. Draw a bunch of cards. Get some block from playing attacks. And kill it. Okay. Metallicize, gain 3 block. Sorry, it's a great card. I really like it, but... we have a dream. Oh my gosh, membership card. Could be interesting. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I love it. Okay. Next removal. And we're just going to save gold to remove again at the next shot. Let's fight an elite. It's something we can feed on after all. Well, we could have upgraded feed, but this is fine. We're going to go for the big one here. I'm not going to worry too much about the small fry. Let's get that drop kick back. Let's get that Dark Embrace rolling. We can take 8 damage. Okay. I'm not sure if Rage was a good addition here. $36. Yikes. Alright, we draw cards when we exhaust stuff. Let's exhaust these two. Drop kick. Flash steal. And play defend. Dark Embrace is nice, I gotta admit. Alright, now we've only got 12 cards in our deck. So let's block what we can. Oops, I probably should have played those, but we need to play this bash, make it vulnerable for our drop kicks. Next turn, the drop kick Armada sets sail once more. Two, 3. Okay. Put a drop kick on there. Exhaust a strike. Draw the drop kick again. Oh, that does not quite kill it, does it? We're going to take a lot of damage. 20, 36, 46. This might be worth a duplication potion. Okay, we feed upon it. I've gained max health, and all it cost was a very valuable potion. Frozen Egg. When you add a power card, upgrade it. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Busted Crown is rough. These are some choices I have made this run. Ugh. Okay. But I have a dream. I have a dream. I don't necessarily have the cards that would actually make the dream happen, but I have the dream. I really need a Feel No Pain, which is a great card. Attack Potion doesn't really probably block much here, so let's take 20. Okay, we can probably kill this thing. Put a Flash Steel back on top and chomp it. And Flash Steel again. And that's something. We don't have our Bash, do we? So if we want to make this deck work, we need more ways to apply Vulnerable to get past artifact charges. We need more cards that benefit from exhausting other cards. And we need... yeah. We need cards we don't have. Maybe I should just start trying to build a normal deck instead of this nonsense. But it's too late, because I took Busted Crown, so I have no choice. Fine, I'll take a Metallicized Plus. It's very good. It exhausts itself when we play it. If we go to 2 elites, we're probably in trouble, because we've made choices here. Ghostly Armor is not a bad card. It does some front-loaded block. It exhausts itself. True Grit is nice. Let's get rid of another strike. And, True Grit? True Grit, though? I mean, not True Grit, though. Not True Grit, though. But, True Grit, though? I don't know what I'm doing. Toxic Egg. When we add a skill, upgrade it. Okay, so we can get a lot of good stuff. The game is begging us to add cards to our deck, but it's too late. Let's get an attack potion here. Yeah, weak and vulnerable seems nice. So 5 times 3 we can deal with. And then we can do that and that. And just chill. We don't want to exhaust our feed by playing it, or by playing a card that exhausts it. We would like to drop kick, but we'd even more like to do that, right? Or should we just block for 6? Because this is a lot of damage. Can we kill it next turn if we do that, though? Yikes, yikes. Let's try to do that. Okay. So, we enter Rage. We do that. We do that. We do Dark Embrace. We metallicize. I should probably just play Feed for damage, but I am stubborn. And I believe. This is a criminal crime. I don't like it. Weak Potion. Spot Weakness is good. Gives us a bunch of strength. That's not bad. We can exhaust it later. Felt Cute might exhaust later. Okay, let's put some weak on that. Yikes, we're gonna... This run is not... I tried something. This run is in trouble. Okay. That's fine. This run is fine. What could go wrong? The run is fine. It's okay. We just don't have any damage or block. But nobody likes those things anyway. Okay, so 14, 20. If we don't play Defend, we will die. Well, that's not true. We have Metallicize. I'm glad I took Metallicize. I wish I had taken a previous Metallicize. See, when I said, this is Ascension 1, why not try a silly deck that I think will probably not work? Next time I say that, someone stop me. So this turn we're in trouble. We don't get to play any attacks is one issue. So we have not gone infinite. We have in fact gone away. Yikes. Okay, let's do another Ironclad run, and let's play it to do good. This is a short video. That was half an hour. Oof, yikes. I'm still going to upload that to YouTube, because I think it's important to show good and bad decision making. We did make it past the first boss, so we get to choose the full whale bonuses. We're going to do another Ironclad. Alright, choose a card, get 100 gold, transform 2 cards. So, the lesson to take from that, infinite combos are rarely something you want to build for, you want to commit to, unless you get just the perfect cards to support it. And if you start trying to get it, and you're not seeing those perfect cards, stop trying and do something else, instead of just dying. I don't usually try and force a specific strategy, so I kind of learned a reason not to. There is an early shop, and that's a nice path. Elite, fire, all that. We could do a 3 elite path, but that's pretty aggressive. Let's choose a card to obtain. Okay, Clash, Heavy Blade, Cleave. Cleave is nice early on, 8 damage to all enemies. This is a versatile path. Starting point. Okay. There are multiple different ways that we can kill this one and cleave that one. Doesn't super matter which one we do. We cannot kill it this turn, but we can block a little and deal a little damage. I'm trying using the keyboard shortcuts here. Alright, there we go. Gold, energy potion, and rupture. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. Clash, only play it if all your hand is attacks, or heavy blade. Heavy blade is good if you get strength. I'm gonna skip here. Alright, big fish. I'll read it this time. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do you do? We could take the relic, go here and remove it. I don't think I'm feeling strong enough to fight 3 elites. We haven't got an incredible card, so let's get a relic. You grab the box. Inside you find a relic. However, you really craved the donut. You are filled with sadness, but mostly regret. And we are filled with regret. But you know what can cleanse all your regrets? Money. Oh my god, Searing Blow. Am I gonna go for another meme? Hey, Matryoshka is our relic. Next two non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Oh god, am I gonna go for another meme? No, I should just remove the curse. I did a meme already this video, and I died because I did the meme bad and wrong. Not even a meme, I just tried a thing. I tried to force a strategy that didn't work. Okay, so I want to make one of them vulnerable? Yes. So, a bit of an unfortunate first turn. They attack a bunch and we can't do anything about it. But let's cleave them in twain. Can't really do much damage to that, so let's just full block it. There we go. Gold and Clash, Infernal Blade, Heavy Blade. I really don't want to Clash right now, but I might take it. Yikes. I don't often take Clash. Face Trader, you know what I'm gonna pick. Trade Face. Good face, really good face. At the end of combat, raise your max HP by 1. Heck yes. Let's upgrade Bash. 3 vulnerable is better than 2 vulnerable. Well, next turn we get a bunch of attacks. So next turn we'll get hit a bunch and we'll just do a bunch of damage. And I'm fine with that. So we don't really have a lot of blocking potential. We will play this defend so that we can clash. So yeah, every turn we draw defends, we play them so that we can clash. Cleave does more than strike. Strike does more than not strike. Yeah, we can kill pretty easily, so let's take a little less damage. We want to bash, and defend is our highest damage card, because it gives us clash. Alright, and that is the Lagavulin Elite fight. Pretty much taken care of. A little more max HP from Face of Cleric. Such a good Face of Cleric. Decent Lantern. Clothesline is nice. Deal 12 damage, apply 2 weak. You'll like to see it. Alright, well, that's a good clash hand. Cool. Cool turn. Cool fight. Is the nice thing about adding attacks early on. We're not doing another Perfected Strike. I've never really tried Clash much. Do we need a Perfected Strike? No, we've added attacks that don't say Strike. Gosh help me, I'm gonna try another Clash. Okay, Pin Nib and Ink Bottle. So every 10 attacks you play, the last one deals double damage, and every 10 cards you play, you draw 1 card. And that goes between fights, so playing a bunch of stuff is good for us. Okay, Clash is going to be really, really awful this fight, because these fill our deck and hand with things that are not attacks that we can't get out of our hand. I think I might want a Duplication Potion something. I even do a Clash just to kill something. Or I could do... Okay, if I duplicate Clash, it deals 14 extra, but if I duplicate Cleave, it deals 24 extra. Because there's 3 enemies, so that just seems like the right thing to do. And yeah, we can kill one of these. So 14, 20, 26. Okay. Could be a scary fight, but we have dealt with it quickly. We can't kill that. We can't make them vulnerable or weak because of the artifacts, so I guess we just defend, strike, strike. We hope to draw anything but a status next turn so that we can actually clash. It's a status. So we'll defend. Oh, we'll strike, strike. So our next attack will deal double damage. Yeah, this is the risk of Clash. Sometimes you can't play it. And 24 will do it. Okay, start each combat with 10 block and with additional energy, so we can spend it on a lot of cool stuff. Alright. Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. That could be a good combo with Clash. But maybe I should just take Clothesline because it's good without being a combo with a bad card. Look, I normally wouldn't take Clash, but you gotta take something. You can't just have no new cards. Let's try Second Wind. As we win these games and we do move up of Ascension levels, it is going to get harder, and I will not be able to try silly strategies and succeed at higher levels. Pommel Strike is nice. Draws a card and just deals damage, and I think we could still use a little more of that. Plus, with the 0-cost cards, drawing cards is good. We meet again! A cheery, disheveled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Ranwood. Have any goods for me today? The usual? A fellow like me can't make it alone, you know. You eye him suspiciously and consider your options. Give energy potion, obtain a relic. Give gold, obtain a relic. Give card, lose Clash, obtain a relic. I'm gonna be honest. That's probably, like, a good thing to lose Clash at this point, right? We wanted Clash for a couple of early fights, and now we have other cards, and we probably want to get rid of Clash again. Let's get a relic. Exemplary! I shall study this further in my chambers. He rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I've got for you today. Take it, take it. Thanks, Ranwood. So, we get extra stuff when we rest. Extra health when we rest. Let's upgrade a Pommel Strike to draw 2 cards, or a Clothesline to apply extra weak. Okay, give me Cleave. That's not Cleave. Okay. Let's defend. 18, 22. And now we can clash. 14 damage will kill that anyway. Well, let's start working on this big one here. So it doesn't do anything for the first 2 turns, and then it just starts attacking really big every turn. We always want to cleave here, right? Yeah, because then we can kill this. And then we can either defend or second wind. I want a second wind because that way we won't see the defend again, because at this point we just want to kill stuff. The unfortunate thing here is this is going to be pin-nibbed, and we kind of would rather save that, so we'll play 2 strikes instead of 1 clothesline, get that charged up a little further. Headbutt. I like headbutt. A little bit of card manipulation. And let's take the card draw. Card draw is good. Apply some weak. Play defend. Aw. Dang it, we don't get to make it vulnerable. Let's clash. But let's not play another attack because it's at 2. And we would probably rather get it down. And that music has just blasted for me. I'm going to turn it down a little more. Maybe I should just turn down my computer volume. That's probably the main issue. And then I can turn the music volume back up a little bit for my dear listeners who might enjoy this game. It's pretty decent music. Alright, so now we'll just start damaging it pretty good. What do we want to put back on top of our draw pile? Applying a bunch of weak is pretty good. Yeah, I like making it weak forever. Yeah, weak is better than vulnerable here. So make it weak. We will take a little damage from the thorns and defend. So we'll take 4 damage that turn, but we'll take a little less this turn. Okay. Do we want to exhaust to defend? No, I think we still want to defend. Do we want to take damage to play attacks? I'm not sure that we do. Alright, let's Pommel Strike. See what we get. Okay, perfect. Block, block, and Clash. You know, I gotta admit, Clash, I've had my doubts about Clash. It can be awkward, but when it works, it does work. Ooh, Pin Nib. What do we want to Pin Nib? Draw pile doesn't have great attacks. Let's do this, and let's put a defend on top this time. It's going to be weak for a while. 1, 2, and we can throw an attack in there. Next turn it hit us again. Well, okay. Let's make it vulnerable then. I mean, we've got a ton of health. At this point, we can just start blasting it. We will die slower than it does. Apply a little weak. Cannot clash this time. Could energy potion to clash, but I don't think we need to. Apply a little more vulnerable. That's nice. Oh, I was gonna say we don't want to split it this turn, but we can't split it this turn. So it was never our choice. That will split it. Well, gosh. What's a good thing to put on top of our draw pile? What's something that we don't want next time, right? So let's put a strike in there, because we don't really want to draw a strike next turn. Okay, so our next attack will be double damage. That will not get through the block, so next turn we'll probably just slap it. Yep. Alright, that's a boss. Dupe Potion, Gold, and Impervious, Brutality, Offering. Offering is very good, so we take Offering. Runic Tome. Scared. Black Star. Risky, but exciting. Coffee Dripper. Exciting, but risky. Has kind of a negative interaction with Regal Pillow, because then we can't rest. I'm going to take Black Star. Elites drop an additional relic. We're going to have a lot of max health because of Face of Cleric. And then after, in between elite fights, we can heal with Regal Pillow for a bunch. So let's take a bunch of elites. So 1, 2. So 2 elites, 3 elites that way. 1, 2, 2 elites that way. This is a bunch of hallway fights, but every fight does give us max HP, so kind of an extra benefit to these fights. Yeah. Let's take this path. Okay. Simple turn. New block. And we really want to start getting some better block cards at this point. One thing that might trip me up a bit, we'll play Cleave for a little group damage here. And Clothesline to bring that down a bit. One thing that might trip me up a bit is I'm used to playing with all the cards unlocked, but there's a lot of cards that there just won't be here. Okay, let's offer. Let's Pommel Strike. Now we can Second Wind in order to bash, clash, and smash. Well, headbutt. Sorry, clash. No, headbutt, yes. Yeesh, I can't remember anything. Another headbutt? Rampage? We really need defense. Gonna skip. We got both our counters at 8. Alright, let's see what we get. Sacrifice some health, draw a bunch of stuff. Bash. And we can put the bash on top again. And we've already blocked for 10 by virtue of Anchor. Thanks, Anchor. So, good first turn. Shelled Parasite, aka Old Nasty Avocado, is doing pretty well. So this does 21 damage, and that does enough. Fairy in a bottle, alright. Rage, Entrench, Clash. Rage is interesting with our attack-heavy deck, but I would really prefer a more standard block card, but we don't have any, so we gotta take what we can get for defense. Bottled Flame. Is there an attack we want to have in our starting hand every turn? No, not really. Not for 247 gold. Shrug It Off is a nice defensive card. We'll take a Shrug. Strange Spoon. So currently the only thing we're exhausting is Offering. I mean, this could get us an extra Offering. Sometimes. Rupture could be interesting. Dark Shackles is a really nice defensive card against multi-attacks. We need that. And do you want a Strange Spoon or card remove? Let's try a Strange Spoon. It didn't feel right when I said it. Let's get rid of a strike. And on to the next combat. Okay. We are mostly blocked. And what do you even want to put on top here? Guess another defend, just take it easy. Oh, right, because we immediately draw it because of Ink Bottle, so it does not matter. Do we need the Offering here? I mean, it gives us a bunch of energy. Yeah, let's do it. Draw cards. Here we go. Bash. And Cloyve. So that's a bunch of damage. Let's get rid of this. It's nice, but we want to clash. Alright, and next turn we probably got a kill lined up. Clothesline. Attack Potion. I like Fairy in a Bottle if we're going to fight all the elites. Intimidate is nice. Shrug It Off is also nice, but I like... Our deck has a decent amount of card draw, so zero cost stuff is helpful. Because we can it helps us turn our cards and energy into results. Alright, we'll spend another 6 health. It hurts, but it hurts so good. Okay. Start bashing and crashing. I don't know if we probably should just save the Intimidate there. But let's draw what we draw. What do we want to put back on top? Probably a Rage, right? Rage is not bad here. And I think we have blocked enough for this turn. Alright, they're not doing anything, so I will happily just slap them. 21 does not kill, so let's... Well, that thing's going to heal both of them, so dealing damage to everything actually doesn't matter. Let's apply weak. I could have dealt 8 damage to it, but it would just heal right back up. Okay, we can kill that, so it doesn't matter what we shackles. 21. Up. Now we get a headbutt. Well, we could try another clash, why not? Oh hey, and now we can draw it. That was my plan the whole time, definitely. I've been thinking a lot. It's my specialty. Hit you, make you weak. Yeah, you can give yourself a little strength, but if you don't attack me, it's not going to do you much good. Now you can heal, but I think I can deal more than you can heal. Eventually, anyway. Aw, Pommel Strike would have been nice. Even if it takes until Pin Nib. Nope, we get to save Pin Nib for next time. Clothesline, Warcry, or Flex. I mean, another Clothesline is nice. Warcry is nice because we can put something from our hand back on top of our draw pile. I'm just going to take another Clothesline. We're going to apply a lot of weak stuff. That'll be good against this one. Let's defend first so that we can clash for 28 with that Pin Nib. Then we can Pommel Strike. And we can just hit it a little more. Didn't want to draw cards first, because then what if I draw a non-attack? Okay, let's offer. Ooh, that's nice. So we'll make it weak and gain some block, and there we go. Take 2, but it's halfway done. Dark Shackles will be nice later. Okay, we could use some card draw. Yeah, let's put Rage back on top. Am I going to use Dark Shackles? I don't think I'm going to draw through the rest of this deck again. So, we'll just play Dark Shackles this turn. Okay, Rage time. Pommel Strike time. Shrug time. And Second Wind into Clash. Alright, we got pretty decent odds to kill next turn. Not quite. Wait. Yes, Pin Nib. Meat on the Bone is really nice. If your HP is below 50%, heal 12. Our HP is huge, so if we're at 45 or less, we heal 12. That's nice. So it helps with taking an aggressive path, lots of elites. Yikes. I don't really want any of these. I want different cards. Armaments could be interesting. We're drawing a lot of cards, so if we upgrade armaments, it can upgrade other things for us. So upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. It's a poor man's lesson learned. Lesson learned is more exciting. Alright, so we're gonna have enough block so that the vulnerable from this isn't a big deal, so let's put that Pommel Strike back on top. And there we go. We don't want to play that, because then we draw the Pommel Strike, and we want that next turn. Alright, let me just block. But if we get down to 45 HP, we can stabilize there really nicely, so I'm okay with going down a little bit just to smash it. So right now we're at 56. If we get down to exactly 45, it'll actually take us to 57. So we'll take 8 now. That'll get us to 48. So then it would actually be beneficial for us to take 3 more. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't have blocked that turn. No, actually we will just offering and then full block. So now we're at 42, which brings us back up to 54. And now we just start playing cards. It's a nice clash. Let's second wind. Second wind does work well with clash. So let's get that. Yeah, let's get that double damage clash. It'll use up our pen nib, but it'll keep our ink bottle nice and stacked. Thunderclap is extra vulnerable to all enemies, and we don't have a lot of stuff that we don't have almost anything that targets all enemies. But these are all kind of okay. I'll say okay. Okay, bottled lightning is incredible. We can bottle our offering. So now we can play offering turn 1 every fight. Dreamcatcher, when you rest, you can add a card or just a sapphire key. I don't think we're going to rest a lot. We got a ton of health. Let's just get that key. Alright, so here we go. We'll draw 3 cards with this. We will upgrade all of them. And that's something, right? Let's cleave. Let's... Let's clothesline, let's strike, and let's headbutt a... I'm gonna say a clothesline. It probably will not attack next turn. It will probably just resummon its fallen comrades. So now we bash, we defend, and we clash. I can't believe there is not a card called Smash. It's such a tragedy, you know? Alright, that would not quite kill it. That will kill that, though, and I'm okay with taking 4 to get a Gremlin Lizard out of the way. What are our cards? None of, they're good to have next turn. We could also just block and... oh, that runs out of weak next turn. Let's make sure that stays weak. Oh wait, we have Intimidate next turn. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Planning. Planning, schmanning, but banning. 64 health with vulnerable. I think we start to think about just killing that. Let's see what Shrug It Off gives us. Okay. Cool, we can clash. 31 damage. And probably a good kill next turn. I've not used any of these potions in a while. Probably should. These are all already upgraded. 15 and enough. Bye! Centennial Puzzle. When you lose HP, draw 3 cards. That's going to go really well, because the first time we lose HP, every combat is going to be with Offering. So, now, when we play Offering, we go from 5 cards down to 4, then we draw 3, then we draw 3 more. So, turn 1, 10 cards, and 6 energy because of Lantern, plus Offering's bonus. So that's a pretty good start. Uppercut. Really into Uppercut. Damage, weak, vulnerable, it's good. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. Cursed tome, well, let's read it. Odd, the book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. Continue. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the Spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. Take more damage. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. You are starting to feel very weak and tired. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to reopen. Obtain the book. Lose 10 more health. Okay, we got a book. Meat on the Bone is active now. So Nilry's Codex. At the end of your turn, you may shuffle one of 3 random cards into your draw pile. That's not an interesting little bit of lore. Upon finishing the tome, you decide to take it with you. With proof in hand, will you retain your memories? Well, we've done a lot of runs with these characters, so what do you think the answer is? Alright, let's draw all the cards. Let's go ahead and upgrade all the cards while we're here. Play the 0 cost, because why not? Vulnerable to everything, and let's just go ahead and start taking out this one. Very close to doomed, not quite. Could put another offering. A Thunderclap would be an elegant way to kill that last one with 1 health, but I'm gonna take a Carnage. I just want to do big damage to that one. As good as offering is, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna wonder if I can do it without taking that damage. Okay, and let's cleave and let's bash. You know what? Let's use a potion here. So next turn we've got, okay, Dropkick, Shockwave, Searing Blow. Dropkick is nice. It will have vulnerable. So we've got that big ol' Carnage for 60 damage. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Burning Pact, Cleave, Uppercut. Burning Pact is nice. Get rid of a card and draw 2 more. But Uppercut Plus is good. We don't have a lot of defense in this deck, do we? We got a couple block cards, but we don't have any scaling. We don't have any strength. We got a little dexterity. Interesting, interesting. Are we just taking more Uppercut Plus and hoping that's good enough? I mean, it is good. And we already have a few different sources. We already have multiple sources of weak and vulnerable. We have Black Star, so we want every elite. Let's fight another Book of Stabbing. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Let's upgrade a bunch of cards. And weak. Cleave. I don't know if I'm bold enough to exhaust everything just to play 1 clash this early in the fight. Maybe later in the fight. Ooh, Disarm is really good against this enemy. This enemy attacks a bunch of times, so losing 2 strength, well, it makes it do less damage a bunch of times. Let's exhaust a strike. Give it weak. Is there a card in our deck we want to put back on top? I think we definitely want to defend, right? Oh, that draws a card. Okay, Rage. Let's just do a Headbutt. What are we putting back? I mean, another Rage is good. So we'll take 1 damage. Could add a Bludgeon or a Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike might be good with the other stuff we got going on. Little card draw. If we can lose... Oh yeah, we have Meat on the Bone active already, which is great. So let's do that. And 9 block. I don't think we use Dark Shackles to block 1. I don't care about any of these. Okay. Disarm really comes in handy here. It was already weak, so that's why it only seemed to lose 1 damage there. And we really need to start killing this thing, so we're just going to take 12 damage. And we don't have any strength to doubles, and the others that aren't that exciting. So we'll skip the Nilry's Codex this time. Okay. And a little block. Well, let's exhaust something. Let's just exhaust Second Wind. Okay, now we can Rage, we can Cleave, and we can 11. This does the most damage, but we might want to put something back on top of our deck. Let's do a Pommel Strike Plus. Alright, we got a lot of good stuff going. With that Vulnerable and Pin Nib, I think we've got this fight solved. There we go. Boot and Strawberry. A little more max health. So we are just a little above halfway. Bludgeon is just a big card, but we got a bunch of big cards already, don't we? I mean, it would be our biggest damage thing. Flex could be good with all the attacks we play in a single turn. I don't know. I don't often take Flex, but let's give it a shot. Okay. Draw 6 cards. Armaments. Flex. Rage. Now we play the attacks. I mean, weak and vulnerable is nice, but why don't we just do a bunch of damage? The next turn we can do a cleave that does a lot of hurt. That'll kill it. All right. If we could take like 4 more damage, that might be nice. But I think it's low odds that that is reasonable to do. Because if we took 4 damage, we'd go down to 51, and then we would heal up to 63. You know what? I'm fine with just healing the amount that we heal. Pummel, Heavy Blade, Second Wind. We don't have any strength, so neither of these are that good. Let us upgrade a card. Upgrading this would make it draw more cards, which, since it already fills our hand when we play it, doesn't really matter. Let's upgrade an Uppercut. Make sure we get a lot of weak and vulnerable at the times where we want weak and vulnerable. Okay. Draw me a bunch of stuff. No armaments, turn 1? What's going on? Okay. Let's Flex, Thunderclap, Clothesline, and we could Clothesline again, or we could Second Wind, Pommel Strike, Clash with the Pin Nib, but I think it's fine to just Clothesline it again. We can save the Pin Nib for next time. Corruption is pretty good. Skill Sauce 0, whenever you play a skill, exhaust it. I'll take one of those in my deck. Thanks, Nilry. Well, I would have liked those in the other order, but it's fine. Let's just start working on these little ones. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Could be good with Rage, where we gain block a lot of times per turn. Why not? Let's give it a shot. So, like, here's a time where it would be good. Let's put Corruption back on Twop. No, let's just put Rage. Rage is true to Swell. I like Spot Weakness. We really need a way to scale, and gaining Strength is a pretty good way to scale. Okay. So we could also Armaments, but I think it's better to just Spot Weakness. We could even Juggernaut twice. Or you could just Rage and Bash. Gain a little block. Draw a card. You know what? We could draw a card first. It's definitely not Clash right now, right? Let's just try Juggernaut. See what happens. Another Flex. Bludgeon might be good. 32 damage is good against a thing with 31 health. Okay, we have a lot of debuffs. We don't love those. But they're not doing much to us. So gaining block does a little damage there. Disarm is good. We always like Disarm. Okay. Did we just die this turn? Well, we have Fairy in a bottle, so no. Let's shrug. Okay, so we do not die this turn. Let's put Rage on top of our deck. That'll be good. And Battle Trance, draw a bunch of cards. Cool. Alright. Okay, this is a good time to corrupt, because we have a handful of skills. What are we drawing? Okay, so disarm. Rage. We'll exhaust. Burning Pact. And we just blocked. Play a block card here to deal damage. Then we use our Fairy in a Bottle. Limit Break, double our strength. For 0, seems good to me. Alright, we take a turn. It takes a turn off. We battle trance. We just clothesline and strike. I don't think we need to exhaust these, do we? Yeah, let's save them for the next time through our deck. I'll take another Offering. Yeah, as the only card in our draw pile. Works for me. Give me some skills. Hey, yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have done Thunderclap into Bludgeon. For that vulnerable, that would kill. But, you never know. This might kill. Okay, it didn't, but that's fine. Alright, that's a boss fight. Bit of a spooky one, but we got through it. And Nilry's Codex really gave us all the cards we need. Okay, Offering, Feed, or Fiend Fire. Feed is pretty good, but we already have a ton of max HP. Do we need more? I mean, yeah, it's good. Okay, Mark of Pain. Extra energy, but you get wounds in your draw pile. Potions are extra good. Or Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. You know, that could actually be really good with things like Rage and all that. Kind of bad. It's okay with our 10-card opening hand. I mean, it's a good relic. It's a shame that we only have 3 energy, though. That makes it worse. But we got a lot of energy on turn 1. Let's take Runic Pyramid. See what we can do with it. It's nice with Feed, because we'll always have Feed when it's feed time, and we're fighting Time Eater, so we don't want to rely on playing a ton of cards in one turn. So, Elite, 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 Elite. Okay, if we want to fight the heart, we got to go to the Super Elite there. And we want to take a shot at it. So let's start this path. Okay. Get weakened. Okay. Let's make a plan of attack. Start looking forward and stop looking back. Okay. Fine, I'm taking a little damage there. Get an uppercut back next turn. Sure, extra shrug it off, why not? Let's just get 2 strikes out of our hands, chop that apart. Seeing red will be nice, it'll help us get rid of other cards. Okay, this will be good, because we need to deal a bunch of damage to it, but it can also hurt us very much if we do it too much. So let's gain call Bach, and let's uppercut. Okay, so now we just need to get 1 big hit on it, hopefully. Well, maybe more than 1 big hit. Let's get rid of these non-attacks. Big hit. Oh, we can't clash. We drew a bad card. Give me some block. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, that's not what I wanted to play, but I'll play it and kill him. I was supposed to wait around for feed, wasn't I? But this is a good block card. Flame Barrier. Like to save that to hang around for the time when we need it. Make me an offer. We don't need to upgrade feed because Armaments is really good with Runic Pyramid. Okay, so we're already blocked. So let's just start slapping down the weakest one. And we'll probably see if we can draw a good card here. Okay. We played some cards. We used our energy. A lot of blood for blood. I don't know about that. We'll save the Intimidate. That'll be good if they all attack. Like now. Okay. 13. But they're blocking for a lot. I'm gonna do this. So now I'm being attacked for 12. 17. So that's fine for now. Combust could be good in this fight. That fire armor will deal a little bit of damage to all of them. And yeah, let's flex. Flex upon them. Yeah, I'm ready to second wind. Let's clash. That'll be the one we feed on next turn, hopefully. As long as we can kill the big one. Let's see what we can do. Rage is nice. Okay, we're not killing the big one. So that means we're not feeding yet. So well, every attack we play is 5 blocks. So let's just put some weak down here. Or just kill that. Yeah, let's get a rage back maybe. And then toss in a combust. Lose a little health, deal a little damage. We don't need these. Okay. Get angry. Just get that out of our hand. Berserk might not be the worst thing. Get too vulnerable, but get extra energy. It'd be nice with Running Pyramid. Let's get some strength. Let's, you know, actually we're probably just blocking this turn, so could have saved it. Okay. Stop drawing an extra card. You know what? Bloodletting, lose some HP, gain some energy. That might be good in a Runic Pyramid deck. Let's give Bloodletting a chance. Doctors won't. Maybe we should. Okay, that is mostly blocked. And it is... Okay, so we only want to kill one of them if we can kill the other two in short succession. I think we can do that. And let's just put Clash back on top. Nope. Alright, just gotta kill that one. Finally, we get to feed. What a tasty feast. Max health high. Do we want a Bloodletting? Could be good. Tesseract. What kind of cards do we want? You know what? We got a ton of health. Let's see some options. Finesse. Gain 2 block, draw 1 card. None of these are good against Time Eater. Enlightenment. Reduce cost to all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. That could be good. With all our 2 cost cards. The bomb is AoE, but it's slow. Let's take an Enlightenment. Why not? And none of these are good against Time Eater. I've read that text before. Alright. Left we go eventually, but first we'll do this. Dexterity from playing attacks might be nice. We do play a lot of attacks. Yeah, let's take that. I think Thorn's Potion could be interesting. Artifact Potion? Let's just... You know what? Rupture could be good. We need a way to gain strength, and we do have cards that lose us HP. Okay. Into what I believe will be the final phase of the run. We can save a flex for next turn. Ooh, Fiendfire is super good with Runic Pyramid because you have a handful of stuff. Okay, let's armaments. And 18 block pretty much does it. With weak, yeah, it's already weak. You know what? Oh wow, that reduces them for the whole combat. That's tasty. So that blocks bunch. Yeah, I mean, Impervious is good. We will want to feed eventually. Alright, let's gain all the block we need and just play a big attack. Yeah, sure, 4 strength with Pin Nib is a little extra damage. Good enough for me. Let's play Dark Shackles and defend and get a couple of strikes out of our hand. And none of those. Okay, second wind will full block for us. Starting to be about time for that. Alright, let's make it vulnerable. Gain a bunch of block. Oh, it doesn't actually full block. Well, that's fine. We take 5. Hey, everybody needs to take 5 sometimes. Energy. The thing is, if we Fiend Fire, it kills it, but it doesn't feed upon it. So 21 plus 13 is 34. 49. Won't quite do it. We could use a potion. Or we could just block another turn. I like block another turn. And we can even clash. And block a little tiny bit more. And I don't know. We could even clash next turn. Alright, but we're gonna feed. Play another skill just to get our feed upgraded. And we got a bunch of health. True Grit would be good because we do have some cards we want to slim down. If we're going to upgrade something, we probably want it to be the power, right? Yeah, 0 cost is nice in this deck. Okay, Nemesis fight. Begins? Alright. We get a Rupture, we get an Armaments. We get... Let's go strike, strike. Big Uppercut. And... okay, saving all these defensive cards in our hand. We're gonna have to deal with them later on, because we don't get to attack this turn. So, gain a bunch of block. Gain a bunch of block, gain a bunch of block. Works for me. Second wind is nice. Helps clear out our hand. Alright, time to begin. Enlightenment will make that bash cheaper. We could clash this turn. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we get a little dexterity. Now we just have to survive without any actual cool stuff, like block cards that we all got rid of. Flame Barrier is pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Boot helping us get a little extra damage in there. We've got a small number of skills. We can take another clash. Alright, we can probably kill this turn if we get lucky. Maybe? Not quite. 25 and then 22. I mean, we could, but no rush. Let's take an extra vulnerable on there. Oh, and hey, we make it weak so we can full block. Alright, good enough for me. Alright, let's exhaust that burn, and next turn we feed nice and tasty. And that'll be 119 max health, 115 with Head of Cleric. Sorry, did I say 119 going to 115? I meant 120. Yikes. Old coin. True Grit Plus. I like it. We're falling. What do we want to get rid of? We have 2 Clothesline Pluses. We can lose 1. And we're going to take a key. Oh, we already took that key, so we need our last key from that campfire. Okay. Chaotic Terrain. Bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. While you're curious what lies inside, you notice some sentries keeping an eye on it, but we're going to fight for a rare relic. Okay. Mini cards. Mini energy. Okay. Let's make that weak. Okay, so we're full block, so let's just spend 4 energy on damage. We can save the armaments. Put a rage back on top, I think. And get that going. So that's in good shape. Don't want any of these. Alright. Time to get angry. Okay. Let's make them all weak. Let's make them all vulnerable, and then let's make them all cleft. And let's just full block with Dark Shackles. Yeah, I'll spend a little HP to get a little stuff. If we could take 20 more damage, we could heal for 12. That doesn't seem like a good deal. I would kind of like to armaments that feed, but... seems a little greedy. Let's just do it the way that makes sense. Alright. We got a lot of block in our hand. Why not Infernal Blade? Give it a shot. See what random attack we get. That doesn't matter. We're getting rid of it. Exhaust a defend. Play a strike. Exhaust a defend. We could lose 3 HP to block for 2 more. That seems like a bad plan. We need damage, so let's take the damage. Okay, what do we got here? .44 is very close, and with bloodletting, it's good enough. Gotta trust bloodletting. Alright, Lizard Tail, when you would die, heal. Searing Blow, it's a little late for you. Hemokinesis could work well with Rupture, but I don't think we need just regular attacks right now. Keep on trucking. Bit of a long run here, but it's still recording, so that's good enough for me. Right. Let's draw a card, see what it is. Okay, armaments. So let's make you vulnerable. Probably should play Rage first. And that's good enough for me. I don't want to play another strike because I don't want it to change its attack pattern or something I can't deal with. Impervious will be really nice though. Take a Rupture. Take a Bloodletting. Take a Bash Plus. Take a Flame Barrier and a True Grit. Sorry, Strike. If you get Strength, this also goes Strength. I think we'll blast it well enough. Let me put that armaments back on top. Okay, it is attacking for 10. I think we can handle that. Let's exhaust a strike. And exhaust a normal defend. So in the future we can armaments our feed. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Or is it? Ooh, Body Slam would have been really good if we had kept Impervious, but I'll take a flex. Zero cost cards are good when we have a big expensive hand. Let's make you weak. And Dark Shackles that. Alright. Seeing red is nice. It's just energy. Okay, so that's a bad thing we don't want. That just add a curse to our deck. Let's make it weak. And block and attack. Well, not fully block it, but we'll make it work. These fights are slow, I gotta admit. This deck doesn't super have a stratagem going on. But we block a bunch. We clash. We charge onwards. And we are disarmingly cute. Nah. None of those. Okay, give me an uppercut. That's the one we don't want. That gives a curse in our deck. So I would rather get hit. Cool, 3 times 3. That is a small attack. 14, that makes it... Alright, we have less strength because we didn't keep the bad card. Okay, 3 times 3, we can block that. Sever Soul is nice. Big damage. We're close to our feeding time. So that's 25. Okay, 34 and 22. Feeding time. Blood Potion heals for 20% of our max HP, which is a lot. Sever Soul will be really nice. It'll get rid of cards we don't want in our hand. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I think we play Offering first. Then Armaments. Then Flex. Then Thunderclap. Then we'll draw some stuff. Then we'll reduce some costs. Apply a bunch of weak. Do a bunch of damage. Sever our own souls. And let's put a Flex plus back on top. Cool, and we didn't quite get dexterity that turn, but it was a good turn nonetheless. Okay, we deal 15 damage. We block for 8, that's fine. This ought to take us below half health. Yeah, I'll take a strength gain. Alright, we are below half health, so Meat on the Bone is active. That is very good. Yeah. We'll get an extra strength here. I mean, an extra dexterity here. Seeing red is nice. Alright. I spot your weakness. And I'm hitting my second wind. Actually, we don't really have to second wind yet. We can save that. Feel No Pain is going to be huge with these second winds. We want it. Alright. Inflame, why not? So now we can inflame. Flex. Burning Pact. Rage. Get a bunch of block. And Clash. Sorry, not Clash. Yes, Clash. I was about to say Cleave. But I didn't say Cleave, but then I thought I said Cleave, which would have been wrong. But I didn't say the wrong thing. Okay, that draws a card, and the next turn is Feed City. That deals too much. That deals the right amount. Okay. Play the top 3 cards of our draw pile. Nah. I mean, these uppercuts are just really good. Especially with Enlightenment making them cost 1 permanently. I don't know if I've ever really done a run with Enlightenment before. Okay, this will be nice. We can Bloodlet for strength. Then we can I'll put a Bloodletting back on top. That'll draw us a card. Oh, it draws us the Bloodletting, right? Okay, that's fine. Another Rupture. Sure, we're gonna need strength. This enemy has a ton of health, and we deal damage so slowly. We gotta really up our game on that. Let's just clear that out of our hand. Okay. Nah. Okay. Draw 5 cards. Rupture again. Bloodletting. Burning Pact onto a regular defend, I guess. Strike and Clothesline for a big heat. Well, it's still got 100 health, but it's something. Brutality is just at the start of your turn, gain 2 strength because of these Rupture, and that's not bad. Enlightenment. Yeah. Some cheaper stuff. Okay. I think we're just trying to get some of these cards out of our hand now. Second Wind is pretty good, actually. I regret not taking it before. I'm going to take it now. We get 2 strength. Okay. Now it starts to hit us. So this turn we're going to block. Twin Strike does scale with strength. We could use a card that scales with strength. Alright. Sever Soul will exhaust a bunch of stuff. It's still got a lot of health, but we have 7 strength. We're starting to get somewhere. We just need to get somewhere bigger. At some point we'll probably do a big turn with Flex Potion. Draw a couple cards. Okay, this could be a big Soul Severage. Could also be a pretty big Clash. Then we can deal 25 damage twice. And next turn, yeah, Infernal Blade might actually be good. It just gives a random attack, and then it costs extra. Costs less, sorry. Alright, make our stuff cheap. Make our stuff hit. Make our stuff hurt. Make our stuff it. 46. 69. Good amount of damage. Clash. Yeah, we can probably do a Clash. We are getting hit for a lot here, but we can make it work. So that's 31, 28, and that. And we can full block this turn, so let's do that. Get a couple more strength for next turn. Get a flex going. We'll really make it sing. Okay, this is good. The more cards we play, the more damage our stuff do. Wow, that almost does it. Yeah, I got it, game. Wait, Oh no, I can't do math. Yikes. Okay, let's just kill it. Alright, Sundial. Mummified hand when we play a power card, random card costs 0. That's nice. Nah. Those are all cards we already have upgraded copies of. Okay, I think we can blast this thing pretty good. I do not think we can kill it with this particular build, but we can blast it. Rupture. Rupture is nice. And yeah, let's save this stuff. Seeing red is good. Alright, 4 more turns to go. Let's do a double strike here. Just get some cards out of our hand with this. Okay. Second wind, always good in this deck. Never a time we're sad about second wind. Okay, let's make it vulnerable, definitely, but let's also flex on it. Let's gain a little damage there. 25 is pretty good. 37 is better. So, buy non-attack cards. We're here to attack this enemy. Okay, and we got a flex potion for a turn where we really need to put some extra hurt on. Apply a little weak. Do a little striking of the pommel. Do a little clotheslining. And 13 damage is pretty good, right? Or we could full block. And we just gotta survive one more turn. 52 damage is a lot of damage to deal, but I believe... okay, 21, then 22. Yeah, let's gain a little strength here. Don't draw defend. Cool. Alright. That is a fight. It has blasted itself upon us. And Body Slam could be good. We're blocking a lot sometimes. And if we want to fight the heart, we have to recall here. So let's fight Time Eater first. See what we can get done. Okay, Rupture will be good. Let's see if we can get a big first turn. Okay, we don't actually care about any of these yet. So since Time Eater gets mad if we play too many cards, let's just chill here. Okay. We could True Grit. Or we could Flame Barrier, True Grit. Let's make it weak for a bit. Now we can Flame Barrier and True Grit a strike. Because we can exhaust the other ones with the other stuff. Dark Embrace could be good here. And let's just take it easy, build up a little strength for a while, and then see if we can start really slapping it. Some weak and vulnerable. Exhaust another strike. Could have done a rage there, I suppose. We'll take 5. Another Rupture or just a straight Inflame? Inflame is simpler. Body Slam, maybe, but we got other Body Slam. Body Slam is going to be really good with Second Wind. Let's upgrade some stuff. That. And yeah, let's put a discard on top. More uppercuts are good. I like those. Feel No Pain is good. Feel No Pain plus Body Slam plus Second Wind could be a really big turn. Okay. Let's just Uppercut, Dark Shackles, and Intimidate. That ends our turn for us. Disarm will be good against this enemy because it has those multi-attacks. Okay. So now we do have a body slam. We have a second wind. So we got some stuff going. Do we want to do it this turn now? Or do we want to do it for an even bigger amount? We have a Juggernaut in our deck as well, and Feel No Pain could be really big with that. So maybe we can just block a Chill amount this turn. Ooh, Dual Wield gets us an extra Body Slam to really make that pain sing for our opponent. We're at 4 cards, so we can just block a little bit. Okay, so we got Juggernaut, that's good. And that made second wind free, but we're gonna save it. Ooh, Corruption is very good also. Or also just more disarm? More disarm. Okay. We got 5 cards left we can play. We don't have any good block. I think this is a Juggernaut turn. Yeah, Juggernaut second wind, but we can't body slam, is a shame. But I think it'll be good to do this. Okay, we can also uppercut. Okay. Gain some block, deal a little damage. You know what? Maybe a Dupe Push in the Clash? No, that's silly. Feel No Pain again. Okay, let's disarm you, and let's just do a simple blocking. Entrench is interesting with Body Slam, but Bloodletting gives us energy and strength. Okay. Problem is we've exhausted most of our non-attack cards. We could Feel No Pain, Thunderclap, exhaust a feed. Yeah, we're not feeding this fight. This will draw a card. We're gonna get hit a little bit here. Two disarms are good here. So Feel No Pain and then 2 disarms does a decent amount of blocking. And then it makes Dual Wield cheaper, but I don't know what we want to duplicate with it. So now that's down to 3 times 3. And extra Clash? Would be good for a Sever Soul turn. Then we just Sever Soul, Clash, Clash. I like it. And we currently have 4 strength. This is a bit of a tricky Time Eater fight, but if we can get it down like 20 more health next turn, okay, then it'll just buff itself. And okay, so it needs to get down to half 456 is what, 228? That seems like about it. Oh, it has to be below 50%. That does not do it, huh? Math. Wild. Okay. Let's exhaust some stuff then. So that blocks a bunch. And this draws a card. And that's double damage. Huh, these are exactly the same. I'm gonna take, okay, taking 3 there. Deal another 25 damage, so next turn it will try to heal, but I think we can deal 102 damage next turn. Warcry will be fine. So it's gonna try and heal back up to 228. We're gonna see if we can stop that. We should have kept the body slam. But that's okay, we gotta... No, we exhausted the Dark Embrace, so we don't draw a bunch of cards here. But we deal a bunch of damage here. Okay, with Duplication Potion and Explosive Potion. So this deals 20 from that. That deals 22 times 2. 2 is 44. 44, 64, and then 88, and then 98. Very close, but we were not going to kill it this turn. So let's just get a strike out of our hand, and we'll do a big second win next turn. Yeah, Corruption is nice. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Big turn. Actually, we don't even have to do our big exhaust yet. And let's do a slightly smaller exhaust. I don't think we need this dual wield right now. Pop out a cleave. It's okay leaving it at a small number of plays available, because we can second one to do a big block turn. So we can do Corruption. We can do Flame Barrier. And we can... So that'll bring it to 9 times 3, which is 27, but we'll be more than blocked enough. Okay. Long time meter fight, but we are getting there. Corruption, Feel No Pain, and Juggernaut means every time we play a skill, we gain block and deal damage, and it costs 0, which is pretty nice. Let's exhaust a clothesline. It's like an uppercut, but worse. Let's take one of these. Get rid of that. Okay, 27 damage. And put it back on top. Alright. Sure, True Good is 0 cost. So Nilry's Codex is really saving this long, difficult boss fight for us. I don't know if this is going to be one that beats the heart. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be one that beats Time Meter. Yep, pretty sure. Alright, there we go. We can save the Blood Potion for Act 4, which is nice. We'll get that full heal right now. Deal a bunch of damage to the heart. Same text as before. Man. Okay, next time I can do a quick video of a losing run, and then do another one of a winning run later. This is alright. What do we want to do here? What do we want to upgrade? I think we want to upgrade Second Wind, right? Okay, shot, lots of gold. We choose a power card to start in our hand. Disarm is really good here. And playing attacks gives us block. We got room for potions. You know, Rupture is not a bad power card to start in our hand. It gives us free strength. It's our only power card in our deck. Take a Disarm. I don't know if we need an Ornamental Fan. Take a Skill Potion. You know, we could just take a Cauldron. That might have been wiser. Yeah, you know what? Let's get our favorite potions. So Blood Potion is good. Blessing of the Forge we don't need, because we have Armaments Plus. Fray in a Bottle is nice, and Heart of Iron is nice. So we got some really good potions. Dark Embrace? We already have one. I think that's good enough. We could buy a potion. Alright, I think we can beat these elites. We got a lot of health. And plus we can heal for a ton, basically. Rupture. And draw a bunch. And let's see if we can... We probably can't kill the shield this turn, can we? Well, let's apply that vulnerable. Okay. And by apply the vulnerable, I mean remove the artifact. I don't know if I want to exhaust those yet, really. It's going to block itself. So we can't kill it next turn. So getting rid of our block card seems like a risky play. So we're just not going to attack there. Alright, so now here comes the 15 times 3. Probably should have saved the Dark Shackles when we could have totally locked that, but... You live, you learn, you die, you burn. Draw me something good. Yeah, disarm's pretty good. 13, 18, 31. Let's take a Heart of Iron here. Another offering will be really nice. I would have loved an Entropic Brute Potion, but you can't get everything you want. Okay, this could be... We've got a second win for 1, 2, 3. That's not a ton. And then Body Slam, but it's an idea. So let's see what we draw here. Let's weaken that. So 25, 8, 33. Yeah. Let's block for what we can. Blood for Blood is almost free at this point. Alright. Armaments seems nice. They're not really attacking this turn, so let's get rid of a strike and upgrade some better stuff. I want a second Wind Plus to go along with this Body Slam and these 2 useless skills. I want an Impervious to go along with this Body Slam. I get both. Beautiful. Impervious. Second Wind exhausts both of these. We could use the block. We don't mind being attacked for 45 because we'll kill this one. So one unique thing these do is which one you attack determines which way you're facing, so the one behind you deals more damage. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so with just one left, we're probably good here. I think we ought to be able to handle one little one. Let's gain some block, draw some cards, gain some energy, make it vulnerable, make it bleed, draw some cards, deal a bunch of damage. We're probably even going to feed on this one. How nostalgic. Take a little block just in case. 34 is too much. 21 is just right. There we go. We have fed. And we have Magic Flower. Healing is more effective during combat. Hey, that'll be really good with 2 blood potions. If we run out of cards, we draw a card, and we get an extra potion. Okay. Shrug it off. Yeah, I'll take another one. Alright, Heart Fight. We got a bunch of health. It has a bunch more health. And we start with 10 blocks so we can play cards without worrying about that beat to death. Alright. Let's make it weak. Let's draw cards. And then let's get some strikes out of our hand. Take another pommel strike back. Good start, we can save those. Ooh, brutality is alright with rupture. We'll take a power. Nilry's Codex is really gonna be the one relic that makes this run possible. So it's attacking for 24. I'm gonna save this for a bigger round, which means I can't do my second wind or my Sever Soul for a while. But I'm okay with that. So I can block for 10, 18, minus 3, 15, so then I take 9. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Sauce to strike, defend, defend. Spot weakness is good, but I think Juggernaut is a good move here with these second wins. Juggernaut's a good damage source. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what we can get for a colorless card here. Discover a card. I mean, Limit Break we could save for later. We could just take 45 damage, honestly. Yeah, let's just keep it weak and vulnerable. We'll get hit. It's fine. Blood for Blood is free at this point, and why not? I mean, one of these heals for 30% of our max HP, so basically as much as we just lost. I'm pretty sure that losing HP to Beat of Death will not give us strength, right? No, it will not. Give it another week. I don't know if I want to Limit Break just for 3, but it's something. Yeah, we'll go for it. 72. So we've got a second wind Body Slam coming. If it does a multi-attack, we'll be very set. But it's doing the big attack, unfortunately. Okay. That'll take out 2 artifact charges. Just get this feed out of our hand. So we'll take 16, that's fine. Don't want none of those. Alright, so here's a Dark Shackles option, although that's not that much. 3 times 12? I was scared of like 9 times 12. Well, this would be a really good Flame Barrier. Could have been a good Enlightenment, but whatever, bro. Yeah, we'll just take it down a notch there. And we'll save all of these for a really good second wind. These are all kind of trash, and that's what we want. So Flame Barrier did a bunch of damage there. Let's just put on some Vulnerable and call that good enough. Brutality is just lose HP and gain 1 strength from Rupture, and that's fine. Okay. Armaments. Dark Embrace. Bloodletting. Disarm. Burning Pact. And now we can second wind. Armaments. Body slam for a big one. And brutality, because... Oh, and that makes Juggernaut free. And that makes Sever Soul free, but I don't know that we want to Sever Soul right now. Okay, I think we're going to win this heart fight. I don't think we need more strength right now. I think we just need to keep blocking. Let's go ahead and get some healing in. Well, nah. No rush. So that's 48. We have 48 health. Exhaust and attack we don't like. We could use the weak actually, but let's get rid of Thunderclap. Block. Then let's get some energy. Exhaust a bash. And block again. And we'll blood for blood sometime when we have the extra block. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. Okay. Looking good, looking good. It's got 330, so we cannot kill it in one turn, but we can get close. So if we could deal 30 damage this turn, we're in good shape. And we got a big second wind coming up. So... let's make it weak and vulnerable. And... yeah, just get a strike going. Yeah, I want a Juggernaut. Got a Juggernaut in there somewhere. Okay. I'd rather save that with the Juggernaut. But I'll do what I gotta do. Let's get rid of that Sever Soul. Okay, let's Juggernaut. And... okay, fine, we'll defend. We got 2 Juggernaut active, so now we deal 12 damage whenever we gain blocks, so... this next second wind is going to do a lot. Ooh, and a Corruption. I'm excited. Well... I want a Corruption. It is attacking a bunch. Is that an issue? Eh. I wonder what happens if we Duplication Potion this. It'll draw a bunch of cards, right? Science time. It'll draw a bunch of cards, and then it'll exhaust those, and then it'll draw a bunch of cards. And we still take a bunch of damage. So that's 6 times 12. Make it weak and vulnerable. Well, yeah, do that. So now it's 4 times 12, 48. Okay. Fairy in a bottle is fun. I wanted to use it. But using it requires dying. So let's deal 12 more damage and 12 more damage. And 36 times 4, whatever. Let's heal up. And that's going to be our run. What a weird Ironclad run, but you know what? Praise Nilry. Thanks for watching. Let's see what we unlocked. Get some cool art, obviously. Victory. Proceed. We unlocked beta card art for the Ironclad, and that's cool. And we got 3 new cards. So, a better strength that shuffles a wound into your pile, a power that draws a card whenever you draw a status, and another big good attack that adds a burn into your discard pile. So 2 things that add status and 1 thing that benefits from it. Okay. My, the time here is later, a little later than I expected it to be. Anyway, time. The Spire sleeps, and so should I.